So, congrats for making it to the second module. All right, the second training video that's really going to give you the system. But before I give you that exact system, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch a 20-minute video to finally figure out what it is. All right, you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to explain the numbers behind this industry. Because most of us don't understand that. And until I understood that, I didn't really have any breakthroughs. Like I said, you go out there, recruit 2 people, 3 people, maybe 1 person, grandmother, aunt, uncles, whatever. You recruit them, but usually they don't stick in it. You know what I'm saying, right? Or you recruit 20, you get a team of maybe 50 going, and all of a sudden they all drop off. Nothing happens. And until I started to understand the numbers behind this industry, things began to change. So let me explain to you guys, what I used to use on when in a company I was involved in, giving the numbers, explaining the numbers to my team, so they understood how truly simple it is to succeed in network marketing, how simple it is to recruit 2 to 5 people. All right. So in this world, there are a little over 7 billion people. If I can write this big enough, I have bad handwriting. Billion people. Shorten it up. 7 billion people is the number. That's a ton of people, you guys. That's so many people. Actually, there are more people coming into this world daily, all right, than you could possibly ever talk to. There are more freshmen going into college every single year, and those numbers on colleges are increasing. Meaning, every single year you've got another, say down at ASU, 15,000 freshmen to talk to. So you don't ever have to worry about actually running out of people to talk to. Once you understand that, you're going to realize this is a lot simpler. So, out of those 7 billion people, you've probably come into contact with, give or take, 15 to 25,000, depending on your age. So let's just say 15 to 25,000 people. All right, that's how many people you've come into contact with in your life. Doesn't mean you remember all their names. It doesn't mean you remember all their faces. So I wouldn't go and ask you to talk to all of those people. All right, a lot of people think they get in this mentality of, I need to talk to everyone I know. I barely remember them. And you know how you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you had your upline, your first upline, that was your leader, so to speak, or maybe they were, that told you make a list of everyone you know. You're like, well, I only know like 5 people. And then they're like, well, do you remember your preschool teacher? Yeah. Do you remember your priest? Yeah. Do you remember, your cousin's best friend? Yeah, put them all on your list. And you're like, come on, really? I'm not going to go hit these people if they don't even trust me. So we're not going to ask you to talk to all those people. So let's just not worry about that. Out of those 15 to 25,000 people, you probably are socially connected, meaning through Facebook, phone book, Facebook. And I'll write this out for you guys so you remember. Phone book, Instagram, Twitter, and just through school and work. So, Facebook, phone book, Instagram, Twitter, school, and work. You're probably socially connected to around 1,500, maybe 1,000 people, depending on your range, 500 even to, 2,000 people. It doesn't matter. Point being, you're socially connected to a lot of people that you don't think about. Here's the cool thing. I'm not going to be that upline that asks you to talk to all of those people. Because that would be foolish of me, first off. All right? I hated when my uplines told me that. And you know what we're talking about right now is trapping people into your business. Getting people to hunt you down to get started, pulling their credit card and saying, I'm ready to start. All right? I'm ready to get rolling. That's exactly what we're talking about. So I'm not going to ask you to talk to, your 1,500 to 2,000 people. Let's just say a range of 500 to 2,000 people. Socially connected to. All right? Socially connected to all this stuff. So. All right, not going to ask you to talk to all those people. But what I usually asked those people to do, if they wanted to, get their numbers straight, just to understand their numbers, even if you don't talk to all of these people, just to understand their numbers, make a list of, 100 people, pen and paper. Say you go through your Facebook. All right, you have, 10,000 friends on there, 2,000 friends, 1,000, 500, 300. Just make a list of 100 people, pen and paper. It's not difficult. It literally takes you all of 10 minutes. Because I don't ask you to go through the most qualified people. I don't ask you to think of what they're doing in life. See, most of us, we get in this mindset of, well, they probably wouldn't want to do it. Like, they probably, are already in a job they love. So all of a sudden we're starting to think of all the whys as to, why we can't make this happen. Instead, don't worry about it. All I ask is that these people are practice. They're only practice. That's it. That's all you have to understand. I don't even want you to recruit them into your business. Don't worry about that. This is just the practice behind the numbers. So if you made a list of, 100 people, I know this is getting here. Let me erase this really quick. So you guys can see, all right. 100 people, pen and paper. 100 people, sloppy handwriting by the way, pen and paper. I ask you guys to make this a list of people you don't care whether or not they join. So if all 100 of these people told you no, you're like, sweet deal. I just got 100 times better. I literally got 100 times better, which with each and every single no, all right, you're getting better at inviting. But here's the thing, you guys. We're not going to talk to you guys about, you need to get this. No. Here's the thing. Get the concept. I'm not asking you to recruit all of these people. If you do, congrats. Get the concept behind the numbers. All I ask, if you want to get, let's say, 5 people enrolled this week, well, you can go out and talk to 100 people. It ain't going to kill you. Put in 20 in a day. It'll take you 20 minutes to send out 20 Facebook messages maybe. And out of that 20 Facebook messages, it'll take you 20 minutes. Do that 5 days in a row. That's 100 people. All right? That's still, a lot of work for a lot of people. But here's the point. Here's the concept. All I ask is that you get a 5% success rate and a 95% failure rate. That's it. That is it. It's the most simple thing in the world. If you can get 5 of these people to say yes, let's say 5% say yes, success. Perfect. You guys have a 5% success rate. Imagine if you actually, most of us, we've never experienced that. 5% success rate. You got 5 people enrolled this week. Do that for a month. 20 people enrolled in 1 month. I know Eric Worre talks about that formula. I'll tell you what, right now, what we're doing is a lot easier than the formula that he teaches, because he teaches you to go out and talk to 400 people in a matter of a month. That's a lot of people. This is a lot simpler, you guys, but that's just the concept. That's just the numbers. Understand that I'm basically asking you to go take 100 shots at a basketball hoop. So there's a basketball hoop right in front of you. Someone told you, okay, here's $1 million. If you make 5 of those 100 shots, we'll give you $1 million. Are you kidding me? I know some 2-year-olds that'll get on their dad's shoulders, shoot the ball from there, and they'll still make it, win $1 million. Okay? So this is simple. It's easy. Your numbers, all right, they're everything in this. But now I'm going to toss it off to Nick so he can explain to you the exact formula to succeed in this, all right? The formula that's actually taken us from asking 100 people daily or 100 people in a week to 100 people coming to us and asking us, yo, I want to get started.
All right, guys, so, what Paul just went over was very crucial. Once you understand your numbers, then you can start diving into, the more complicated aspects of it. So what I want to show you guys exactly how to do is, just like Paul said, instead of having a list that you've created where you're directly approaching 100 people a week, I want to show you guys exactly how you can get 100 people a week coming to you, seeing the opportunity, seeing your presentation video. And just like Eric Worre says, instead of exposing 400 people a month, 400 people a month are being exposed to, your opportunity video and are coming to you, just like we've talked about, becoming, the hunted instead of the hunter, instead of chasing people down, getting people to chase you down. So what I want to walk through with you guys right here on the whiteboard is the formula that I discovered a year ago that made this possible for me. And I want to write it up here right now for you guys and basically run through it. But what it is, you guys, is it's T plus CP plus O2. Okay, and now in parentheses right here, you have SM plus FU. I swear it's a good kind of FU. Okay, so this equals 2. Okay, now before you guys run away and get all scared, I think I'm going to be teaching you, math problems instead of, in your math class where you're learning ridiculous stuff like how to calculate the circumference of a hot air balloon on the moon, which would produce, nothing for you other than complicated test questions, tests that you probably failed. And I definitely know that I did. What this is going to show you how to do is how to produce results, how to make money, how to create duplication in your team, and how to attract people into your business. So I just want to run through this with you guys. But the T, what this stands for is this stands for traffic, okay? And now traffic, it's leads. You know, traffic is people coming to you. And if you can generate an automatic amount of traffic, an endless amount of traffic, just like Paul says, there's over 7 billion people on the planet. You know, we're not asking you to talk to that many people, but imagine this, you guys. Imagine if you could tap into social media sites like YouTube, like Facebook, like Instagram. You know, just on YouTube alone, there's over 1 billion views every single day on YouTube videos. That's how massive that is. So imagine if you guys could tap into that, where you make a video, you make posts on Facebook, Instagram, where all that traffic is coming to you, and you can enjoy the time to go sit on a beach while people are seeing a capture page, while they're seeing a video that you've put out there. Okay, so the traffic, we're going to show you exactly how to get more leads every single day. Okay, now what the CP is this, you guys. And I know, like Paul, got pretty bad handwriting, but that says capture page, okay? And for those of you that don't know what a capture page is, it's what you came through before you're watching these videos. Capture page is how you gather people's information. It's like getting their business card instead of giving them your business card. Because the biggest problem I faced was whenever I handed a business card to someone, when I'd be in a shopping mall wandering around literally the first floor and the second floor, going to like the food court, I would hand them the card, nobody would call me back because I wasn't getting their information. See, it's very, very clever when you can get someone else's name, email, their phone number, so you can follow up with them and you can build rapport and you can build trust, you know, without them ever meeting you in person. So the capture page, you're getting their name, you're getting their email, and this leads to, you know, the next part, you guys, which is O, okay? And the O is your offer, okay? Your offer, it's what you're selling, it's the company that you're in, it's a presentation video that you want people to see every single time. Now think about this, you guys. You have a presentation video that is on point with everything, it explains the company perfectly, all the products perfectly, and it gives that presentation every single time to a new prospect. So you don't have to worry about being there every time. You don't have to worry about driving 2 hours, you know, across town to go to a home event where there's only like 5 people there, and out of the 5 people, one of them gets started, and it's like your uncle who ends up quitting a week later, you guys. This is going to be, you know, introducing people in front of a presentation, the offer that is highly converting. That's why it's number 2. You want it to convert a lot of people. So when you get all these traffic that we're going to show you how to get in front of this offer, in front of this presentation, it's going to convert them at a high rate, you guys. Okay, so the next part is SM. And SM is social media. You guessed it, okay? And now with social media, you guys, you know, that's Facebook, that's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Craigslist, that's all these social media platforms online that you're going to be tapping into to attract people and generate leads every single day, so you can in turn produce 1 to 2 sales every single day. So what we're going to show you how to use is how to use Facebook, how to use YouTube, how to use Instagram and other social media sites to drive them through your funnel using this formula so you can get more people in front of your offer, okay? So social media, and now the next part, you guys, the FU part, is the follow-up, okay? And I'm sure you guys have heard this before. The fortune isn't in, the presentation or anything like that. The fortune is in the follow-up. If you can follow up people on a daily basis, then how powerful is that to build rapport with them, you guys? To build rapport, to build credibility, and to build trust with new people. See, that's what people want to know, is they can trust you. That's why they'll get started with you. And so how you do that, you guys, how you apply all of this together, you guys, and use this formula is by having it into a funnel where you can drive traffic to a capture page, okay, and put them in front of an offer that is very highly converting. And if they don't decide to buy, if they don't decide to pull out their credit card and join you on the spot, what you can then do is you can follow up with them. You can build credibility with them. You can build that trust. And, once you master this, you guys, and you place it all together in the right format, what that equals is 2. That's 2 sales a day. It's roughly around 1 to 2. If you master this, you guys, if you become an expert at this, you can go way beyond that. I would have periods for weeks straight where I would add probably I'd say about 3 to 5 people every single day for like 3 to 4 weeks straight using this formula, using this system. And what I did, once I applied this, I, got excellent at it, you guys. You don't have to become a master, you just have to become proficient. Because if you become proficient, if you can excel in these skills, you guys, 1 to 2 sales a day is easy. That'll be easy for you to accomplish. So with all this stuff, you guys, you need to know where to drive all this traffic, when you're following up with them, when you have all this stuff in the right place, and where you send them, you guys, is this right here, okay? And hopefully you guys can see this on the camera. I'm gonna write it in big letters for you, okay? And circle it, okay? It's a blog. And a lot of you guys wonder, why would I send them to a blog? Why would I do that? I want you to think of the most successful people in this industry, okay? Some names I can think of: Eric Worre, Todd Falcone, you got Ray Higdon. There's many more that I can name, but what do they all have? They all have a blog, okay? And with a blog, what that allows you to do is that allows you to build rapport with people and get them to know you without ever being there in person, to where they can see you, they can see the content you post up on a daily basis, to where they feel like they know you before they've even met you. I have a lot of people all over the country on my team that I've never met in person, that they have seen one of my posts on Facebook, they've seen one of my posts on YouTube, they've seen one of my Instagram posts, and those posts have driven them to a capture page, put them in front of an offer that's highly converting. If they didn't decide to buy, what I would do is I would follow up with them through email, and I would direct them directly to my blog, where I'd have a post, I would have a video, I would have some information about my company, about how I could provide value in their life. And after that, you guys, once I built enough rapport, they would decide to get started with my business. So with that, you guys, what I want you to do is click the link beneath this video, watch the next one, and we want to show you some people that we've met, that I've come across within the past year, that I've stumbled upon, that are no different from you or I, that have achieved a massive amount of success with this system, with this formula. And we're going to show you guys exactly how you can start applying it into your business, literally like clockwork, to produce 1 to 2 sales every single day. So with that, you guys, check out the next video. I'll see you there.